pointing to myself because here we are. Got the welcome to the podcast, the Colonel and the Kid podcast. I am your host, Greg Heitmann, and this is a very special podcast. It is New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2025. We're about to embark on the sesquicentennial. I think I said it correctly. That's a very hard, difficult word to say, but I think I said it correctly. And today we're going to talk about random stuff, I guess, mostly focused on Vikings and NFL picks. To give you a little background on the podcast, this is the Colonel and the Kid podcast, and it may sound weird, but it is based on my memoir of my grandfather, Colonel Edwin P. Hagen Jr., and I am the kid, Greg Heitmann. And today, we have special guests. Instead of a chapter we're going to read, we're just going to have a live banter, believe it or not. So, what else do I want to say in the introduction? This is a podcast. Did I say this is a podcast? And anyway, I'll introduce my guests. They've been waiting patiently, and I asked them not to interrupt me. So they did a good job. We're off to a great start. So give yourselves a round of applause. And Garrett, you can go first. Introduce yourself. And then AJ, well, you can throw it to AJ when you consider yourself introduced properly enough.
I'm still Garrett from last week. My voice is weird. I told Greg that I wouldn't be able to do the podcast until later in the day today, because I do have work today. I did have work. It is 2:13 Central Time right now, and I'm home because I tested positive for influenza A. So I'm the epitome of toughness here today. I'm like Cal Ripken, I guess, of podcasting. Cindy, my wife, AJ's mom, is also sick. She's been sicker for 2 or 3 days now. I think she gave it to me, so hopefully AJ can stay healthy. But yeah, so forgive my voice and any random coughing fits I might have, or delusions and hallucinations. So
Yeah, I'm AJ, son of dad who was sick with influenza, and I'm still a 9 lover, so
Hey, you see my sweater vest I'm wearing?
yeah, classic Ditka.
I didn't know if you guys all gear up. I figured you guys would, so I figured I better get my I better get with the game and have my New Year's Eve party attire on. Say people are going to be asking me, "Well, nice ugly sweater." Whatever.
Yeah, that's a given with anything Vikings on it. So are you going to a party tonight? Are you ringing in 2026?
I don't think so. There's no scheduled party that we talked about. We're going to go. I think we're going to go kind of early up to Chimayo. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. There's this little town. It's got this supposedly sacred cathedral, Catholic church up there. Had some special soil and that's got healing powers. Anyway, that's like the main thing. But we're just gonna go to a restaurant that's up
Maybe I
there.
should come down there, rub some dirt on me.
Well, you'd probably have to eat it for your throat. So
Oh yeah, could do that.
I
I've never heard of it. It sounds made up, by the way, but
yeah. Well, I've been there, and I I don't know what I didn't get any dirt, but they had some holy water. Well, Angela wanted to stop. This is shortly after I had retired. We're just gonna go for a drive. Uh, so I got some holy water put on my elbow because I have like tennis elbow.
yeah,
It didn't work.
AJ. It's
I can't play tennis at all. It's
because
weird.
you didn't believe.
Yeah, true.
A- AJ's a tennis player. Have you had tennis elbow before?
no, but I've had tennis toe.
Yeah, well, I remember
Really. You and Brock Purdy,
Yep.
you were
Joe
on
Burrow.
your podcast. You were talking about your toe injury with the thorn, that
Yeah.
went in your toe. I was thinking you should see AJ's toe. I don't. Did he ever show you a picture of his his toe. Ugh,
Pretty
ugh,
nasty. Is
What? Which toe?
ugh.
It was my big toe, my left
You'd be
foot big toe.
how'd you do it? Just like turf toe type injury or what?
Well, it was like, I don't know, I was just playing tennis, and got all bruised, and I was playing ping pong with dad and got caught on, like, the carpet,
Uh,
and then
eh,
blood everywhere.
like ripped the toenail off completely, except for it was hanging from the like here's his toe. The toenail was up like this. It was just hanging from like the cuticle, I guess. It's just like, oh,
That's like a
so
form of
gross.
torture they do with, like, for prisoners and get information out of you.
Yeah,
And dad
Ugh.
didn't
told me
believe me, he
everything.
was like, "Get up, AJ, get
Well,
up!" And, like, he slapped me really hard and
Walk it
yeah.
off. Rub
yeah,
some dirt
well,
on it.
there's a history there because this guy gets injured in ping pong more than humanly possible, and it's always he's down on the ground every other. He's like a soccer player playing ping pong and bringing the ambulance out. And of course, I thought he was faking it as usual, but he wasn't.
Was he losing at the time? It's like has to fake an
I
injury?
probably,
No.
probably. I don't even remember. He's always losing.
It's
Actually, he beats me quite badly, and he had like a huge win streak. I don't think he got 50 games, but it was pretty close to 50.
yeah, I remember I played a couple times.
Yeah.
He was trying to play I should have made him play with his foot because he's trying to play left-handed and still beat me. I scored a point.
Well, that's
Oh,
great, yeah.
that's good. He's a
I
tennis player though, so it's not fair.
yeah,
Table tennis,
yeah.
tennis.
That
We never played tennis. I mean,
well, he shouldn't have been using a tennis racket against my little ping pong
I
paddle.
know. Yeah, unfair.
Okay, I think we're 7 minutes in, so we've really accomplished a lot with the podcast so
We'll try
far.
to keep it under 2 hours this time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I should set an alarm so I can try to wrap it up. I don't have a producer. I need a producer and wear my headphones so producer can tell me to just, "Come on, please, shut up already."
Angela should be off screen just telling you, like, "Mm."
Yeah, doing this. Wrap it up. This means stretch it out. If you're in the when you're in the business, that's what the hand signals mean.
It's
So,
good to know.
um, well, I forgot let me pull up my little agenda. I didn't print it out this time. I forgot. I was really busy and in a hurry here trying to get all this stuff taken care of. So I just have the electronic copy. I'll call that up and put it off to the side. So, all right. So, the first item on the agenda that I had was the Vikings update summary, and I missed the game because that was the Netflix game on Christmas, and I didn't see it. So, how did JJ McCarthy play?
I think they showed him on the sidelines once. He looked
Yeah.
good,
Only had 2
handsome.
less more passing yards than Bros were, so
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
Rosenberg have negative.
Yeah, it was bad. That
I was
was, it was so Vikings. Everything about that game was you're very lucky to miss it because it was you're supposed to lose that game. Detroit has everything to play for, and Minnesota, I think they ended up with 3 net yards passing is what I heard.
Yeah.
3 yards passing, and with a long of 10 yards, but several negative plays thrown in, and win the game going away somehow. Yeah.
well, of course, because I had Jared Goff as my starting quarterback for one of my teams.
Wow.
That's gotta be one of the worst, championship round performance for fantasy ever that
Yeah.
ugh,
5 turnovers,
yeah.
handedly. Ask AJ how he did in fantasy football, just FYI.
I won 2 out of the 4, but I could have won all of them. I had Drake May on the bench, Stevenson, and Charbonnet. They all scored, like, 30 points, so
Yeah, well, I won't get into that because to talk about these other games coming up, but I just wanted to comment on McCarthy because I saw your, X post, uh, the 7 minutes or 7.5 minutes of highlights of Jake
Yeah.
McCarthy. I wanted to send you my own highlight reel of him with the stocking cap and civilian clothes, standing there looking at the game.
Just a still picture.
Yeah, but I forgot. So
You're
I
too
did
hard
not.
on him. You're gonna regret this is, this is documented. AJ and
Yeah,
I are on the right side of history.
yeah. Yeah, I know, I understand you guys are saying he's the next Tom Brady. I mean,
We
just
did
Don't
not
say
say that.
that.
Michigan Michigan man. So, we'll
He
see.
might be. I don't know. Maybe better. Maybe.
So how did we come up with the who won the picks last week? I never did go through it, and I didn't text you. I was gonna text you that I changed my pick from the Raiders. I had picked the Raiders, but then I switched it after I heard about the Max Crosby thing,
Yeah.
and I thought, "Oh my god, they are trying to tank this." So I switched it and picked the
Let's see.
but then in my Yahoo picks, I do it on my phone all the time, and then we scroll through, it changed my pick from I had picked the 49ers, but then when I looked at it later, it had shown that I had picked the Bears. It's like, "What?" Another error. So I was gonna see how many points I had.
It looks like I was 9-7, just glancing at it here, if I calculate correctly. I My overall picks are not great, and AJ can testify to this. I think I've missed completely at least 1 week, and I think I missed 2 half weeks, like the noon games. I think I didn't
Really?
get my picks in. Yeah. And AJ missed a week because his picks didn't save because of Yahoo, so it's
Yeah,
kinda frustrating. And then AJ and I forgot about, uh, the FanDuel league that Taylor runs, so we didn't put a team in this week at all. Going back to your like, why you don't play in it, because now the overall standings were in trouble.
were you competing for the final? Or
I think I've won 1 week and been in the top 5 several times. I don't know how to see that, but
I really dislike that because that's the whole point of the weekly league, so you don't have
daily fantasy, yeah.
yeah, it's like, otherwise, I just play the regular fantasy and carry I don't know. Anyway, but I would have had 10 wins if on my Yahoo, if I had correctly if it wouldn't have given me that Bears pick, which I'm gonna credit myself if I actually tally this up. But I'm down to 65% accuracy now with my picks. I was gonna be satisfied at the end of the year if I was 66.6, that 2 out of 3, not but now I fell below that. It's like, who cares? No one cares.
It's a tough biz.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
this
if it
is
makes you feel better, I got a 57% and went 8-8 this week, so
well,
Stinky poo poo.
this is crazy though because this is like just picking the games without picking the spreads or anything. It's like, my god,
Yeah.
I would be I'd probably be like $50,000 in the hole if I was betting.
I was actually wondering if it'd be interesting and way too much work and not worth it, but be interesting to go through your picks this year and see if you just bet $100 straight up on, picking picks, if you'd end up way in the hole or, I mean, I don't know.
Maybe since I'm retired, maybe that'll be my plan for next year to okay, I'm gonna take well, not $100 every game, but like go up
100 bucks.
go
Yep.
up to the casino and bet like $5 a game or something, whatever that is. Let's say just let's say 10 games each week, $50 a week, but and just
See
my
what
my
happens.
my best 10 games, $5 each, just, on the money line, picking my winner, and that's it, and see if I make any money at the end of the year.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah,
be
I think you would if you narrowed it down to 10 because you could throw out these, like, tight games or whatever that you're not sure about.
yeah, sounds like a plan.
Do it. It's decided.
yeah, you have to now.
Yep, he said it.
Okay, I guess. I maybe I'll hire an assistant, and that'll be one of the duties for my assistant.
Head out to the casino.
Yep. Here's your money. Here's my betting money, and here's your I don't know, your per diem for the day. Have yourself a meal and play some blackjack.
FYI, I have a cat in here with me this week. It was AJ's deal last week.
Cat gets
Yes,
around.
yeah. It's a different cat, actually, that AJ was playing with.
Is this the luck? This is the not the lucky cat. That was
Yeah, this
AJ
is
had the lucky cat, and you just have the side.
I have Sancho, yeah, side piece.
Gross. All right, let's just get into. Oh no, I wanted to ask you about what the heck was it? Monday night. Did you watch Monday night's game, perchance?
Sort of, I was kinda falling asleep. I think AJ watched the whole
Yeah, that
thing.
was a really
Did
good
you
game.
did you see
Wait,
the end
no.
where the huge pass interference they decided not to call
I
against
did see that, yeah.
Yeah.
against
With the
Atlanta? It's
Rams
like,
the
oh,
Rams
okay.
receiver was it Puka, right? No,
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 it
no,
was
it was the other receiver, yeah.
Tutu
Yeah,
Atwell, I think.
Atwell, yeah. And, by the way, AJ had sent me a text I didn't see until the next day about a play not being a catch. Was that Puka Nacua
Yeah, and
catch
then
on
I saw a different angle, it wasn't a catch, so
Yeah,
it
I was
Oh,
at
okay, I
first
thought it
when too,
was.
then they showed a different angle, he's going out of bounds, he's like and the ball was kinda up in the air, and then he was, because he is
Oh, okay.
they're showing the video and he's dragging his toes, he's got it, like, just
He
pinned one hand,
palmed
just
it,
palmed
yeah.
it, but then when he hit the ground, it kinda bounced out, and then he recaught it.
Okay.
It's like, "Oh."
That makes me feel better because I only saw that initial replay the next day. It's like, "Oh, that looks like a catch to me." But, okay, that's good.
Did you watch the 49ers and Bears game?
I
yeah,
think
that
so.
was a good game.
Yeah, that's what that's the
But yeah,
ball
yeah, yeah,
game
yeah.
I like, this up back and forth, just touchdown after touchdown, and I don't know, it was
Was that the Dougie that you just did, AJ?
Yeah.
nah, that's
Awesome.
not a good Doug. He was modifying the Doug. You gotta get in up here in the hair. It's like, I
Here,
can Dougie. Look at me, Dougie.
teach us how to Dougie. I, um I am really, really impressed, way more than I thought I would ever be with Brock Purdy. He's turned into a really good quarterback.
Yeah, I got this message just now on my, Snapchat, and I really dislike the way Snapchat does it. It's like they're so, I guess, forceful about, "Remember this, Greg?" And have those you ever get those?
Yes.
Like, it's just so
It's some
terrible.
random it's usually I send a picture to Alex every day, my daughter, Alejandra, and, uh, and it's usually just some rando shot of myself in my office or something, and it'll be like, "Remember this?" Nope. I don't. It's
They're
just
so forceful. I don't know if you ever listen to your
no.
pods in, and then it'll interrupt
Yeah.
whatever you're listening to. Remember, whatever, like, camera flash with I don't know, and it yells at you, "Greg, remember this, camera
I
flash
have
emoji."
I turned the voice notifications off on that because, yeah.
So, anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt your Brock Purdy. I you know, I want to be a big fan of Brock Purdy because he was an Iowa State guy, and that was kind of
Yeah.
an adopted school of mine since I was in Ames, Iowa for 2 years there. But I've never I guess I have my doubts about his ability just because of his arm. I don't think he's got a strong enough arm to make all the throws that you need to do in the critical times.
Wow.
You just hate every white quarterback there is, don't you?
Racist.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's
Yeah.
totally not true. I'm trying to think of a quarterback I do like. I like Matthew Stafford as a quarterback. I think that guy has got a gun. He's
Yeah. Well, then you should love JJ McCarthy. He's got a gun.
Stafford had
Oh,
3 interceptions last game, so I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, that was rough. It
well, you gotta
kinda
get those out of your
choked.
system, right?
Yeah,
Before the playoffs start. It's like JJ
every
McCarthy once the playoffs start, JJ McCarthy, he won't throw an interception.
that's true. You know, I don't watch NFL games that much other than the Vikings game, like, closely, but AJ and I watched Red Zone together and stuff, and quarterback play in general, that's why it surprises me with the JJ McCarthy hate just in general. He was rough the first few games, like I said, but boy, I mean, he wasn't any worse than the average quarterback, will say, for his what I call it the rookie year. I mean, I see errant passes by every quarterback and interceptions and
Well,
misreads.
let me get this straight in my mind too, because I'm getting old and confused with this stuff. So, and this is my problem. This all goes back to the idea of your franchise quarterback in the rookie contract. So JJ McCarthy this is his second year, right?
Yes,
Is it this is Caleb Williams?
yes, they were
Okay.
drafted at the same time.
Yeah, it's so confusing to me because of looking at them, like watching that Caleb Williams, and I I'm I don't like him like
I
you. It's
can't
like,
stand him. Yeah,
but he's good. My God, he had like 3 big misses in that game, and I think,
yeah, he's a
um
great athlete. Yeah,
yeah, but
oof,
he's so far ahead, and this I don't know, I guess maybe it's just the playing time because, JJ McCarthy has missed so many games, he just cannot get that experience. So, I mean, you're just behind all your peers. You look at it scares the crap out of me that Caleb Williams, he looks like he could be Patrick Mahomes.
No. No.
Wow, you really that was actually just said. That's not AI when we
You
go back
just
and visit this.
Is
it's
that
'cause he's
Wow,
black, right? You just
is
love
that
all the black quarterbacks.
is that I'm racist against white people now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like a 50-year-old lesbian woman here in Santa Fe. I hate all white people, love
drive a
all black people,
Prius, yeah.
drive a
In this
Subaru.
in this house, you have a
Yeah,
sign out there that says it?
I should go steal that guy's sign. I just saw I was gonna do something about that. Somebody in our neighborhood still has a sign up like that. "We believe in science. Women's rights are human rights."
No, they're not. I always argue that they're not.
That's why I have a
Every
misogyny segment in the
that's
podcast.
inspiration.
Misogyny, devil woman or evil woman? Which song is better?
Well, I won't
Music
spoil my opinion on that.
music-wise, not statement-wise.
Back to the Caleb Williams thing, though, because I can't just let that hang there. He, is super athletic. He's a freak athlete, and that's why he was number 1 draft pick overall. But quarterback is so much more than just playing the position, I think. I think he rubs people the wrong way. I don't think his team gravitates. Yeah, AJ, I saw that look. Wasn't even that wasn't even a pun. He he annoys people. I think people
Got his
don't.
fingernails. He polishes his fingernails so
Yeah,
he can rub people better.
gross. I I think I said it last week. I think he tries to act like he thinks a franchise quarterback acts instead of just being what it should be. He just annoys me. He just ugh. Glad
Yeah,
he's not a Viking.
I'd rather have JJ McCarthy than Caleb Williams.
100%.
We'll see what predictions here. They're the same draft year quarterback. So, what do you think the difference is that same year is it the way that they surround the team, the offensive line? I guess I would say it's the offensive line. That'd be my conclusion, but I don't know because the Bears defense is terrible. I mean, this is the whole thing that like 49ers defense and the Bears defense, they can't stop anybody, it seems like to me. It's just like terrible.
Yeah. That's kind of the frustrating thing with the Vikings too, is because their defense is apparently really good, and you can't do anything offensively. It's just the opposite. But yeah, I don't know. I think the Bears invested a lot in their offensive line, but they actually had good players as opposed to the Vikings investing a lot of money and apparently picking the wrong players. The 2, Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly apparently is pretty good center. What do you have? 3 or 4 concussions this year?
Yeah,
Crazy.
the guy should probably retire from football, I think.
Yeah, yeah. And Will Fries, they paid a ton of money for him at right guard, and he's just a guy, I feel like, just average. I mean, he's not terrible, but it's not great either.
So, let's move off of that because I get kind of sick to think about it, sick to my stomach to think that the Bears could be good and just dominate the
No.
North for they got everything set up for them. It's just Vikings seem like they're
No, no.
no? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Let me ask you about, the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen's huge miss at the end of that game. Did you guys watch that?
I did see that, yeah.
The
I
first
was
thing I
talking to
said when I
mom.
saw that was that McCarthy could make that throw.
Yeah, I heard
He'd
you
make
say
a
that,
throw
yeah.
just like that, yes.
No, he'd complete that pass.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was a pretty easy completion. It's gotta be one of the most frustrating things as a coach when you design a play, you call it perfectly, and then it's just executed poorly. It's like, "Ah."
I was talking to mom, so I saw and so I wasn't really paying that close attention to throw. I saw they missed a throw, but then I didn't see how bad he missed it or what I had it muted, and so I wasn't really paying much attention. But then I came back and saw the highlights later. It's like he's
Yeah,
he's apparently got a bad foot or something. I don't know if that
yeah.
contributed to something. I don't know. But the Bills, if the Bills win the Super Bowl, I will I my conclusion would be that it was all fixed so that the Bills would win the Super Bowl because they they're a terrible team. They have Josh Allen to carry the whole offense, and their defense is just
Mhm.
terrible, it seems like. So,
Well, and that game comes down to this is where the Vikings dominate this year. Kicker. They should never had to have a two-point conversion there. Should have
no.
been
Yeah.
14-13, game over, but you have a bad kicker, which they do. You take it for granted as a Viking this year because we've been plagued by them our whole lives, but now
Yeah,
we actually have a good kicker and
the Vikings,
nothing.
there's been no pressure, though. There's been no reason that the game's been on the line
True,
for them. You sit
true.
there, look at, like, that Monday night game where the Rams blocked that kick, and it's just
Yeah.
well, it's like this is the blocking scheme. They didn't the one guy put an arm on him, and he just came right through the gap, blocked it, ball bounces right up to his hands, like, "Oh," it runs for a
I
touchdown.
s I said on that play, I said out loud, I think Sydney was next to me. I think AJ was in his room. I s that if there's a scripted play, if they can somehow do that, that looks scripted because he just ran up the middle and basically got the ball and yeah. I thought the Rams were gonna win the game at that point. I thought it was fixed.
I thought especially when they showed Arthur Blank on the sideline, they're up by that. It's like, "Uh-oh, this is like the
Yeah.
Super Bowl all over again."
Super Bowl, yeah. The Omen.
But think about I started thinking about that. It's like, "Oh my god." Okay, the Falcons lost 2 Super Bowls in the last, I don't know, whatever it is, 20
Our
years.
lifetime. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years, 30 years. And the Vikings haven't even been to a Super Bowl. It's like,
Right, yeah.
ugh, where have
Yeah.
we gone wrong?
Many places. Usually the draft.
Ty Felton next year is gonna be a breakout battle.
Goodness. Goodness.
We write that down. Maybe I can clip that out of this and save that, put that at
That's a topic we could talk about another day too, is Vikings needs, because I was thinking about that today, about the we probably don't have any time to go into that because I wanna see what you guys think, like, in order, what they need to plug first, position-wise, because it's it could be many.
well, yeah, I let's just go through the picks. Let's not try to get bummed out about how much we need. Oh, so
Excuse me.
anyway, I don't know, did you listen to the whole podcast I did? Let me just
I
say
did.
that, but
I have a bone to
'cause
pick with you too, by the way.
what's that?
I have a bone to pick with you about my attire in that picture.
What? It was did I describe it correct? Did you ever see the
Yeah.
picture?
No, but I know exactly the outfit. I know the picture. I, yeah, it's not even a bone to pick. It's more in my defense. Yeah,
Well,
it's mom dressed me, let's just say that. I think I was 12. You said 87, I'm like, really? I
yeah,
was
that's
dressing
probably
like that?"
wrong. I think you look way younger than that when I was looking at it. It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm way off on this."
Did I have glasses on in the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. it was, not many people can pull off white pants,
Yeah,
and I'm one of them that can't pull them off. I know I
after
look back at those
especially after
pictures,
Labor Day, you know.
right, yeah, and I don't think it shows up in that picture, but if memory serves, that outfit, I think I wore a Pac-Man ghost, belt with
Belt?
that regularly, yeah,
Oh, I
really high
I'm not
fashion,
I vaguely remember something like that, but that yeah, that would never come to me. But that's a good catch.
but yeah,
I thought you're gonna pick have a bone to pick with me about my my I got into some politics there about Minnesota and the
oh,
problems they're going into and how
no,
I just I really
no
debate
bones to
my
pick.
fanship for all of Minnesota stuff now. It's like, how can I be affiliated with this garbage? Just it's what is how can a state
Yeah.
go so off the rails?
Well, you talked about not wanting to go to Minneapolis. AJ and I, well, the whole family, but since we're here, AJ and I on the train, we go to Minneapolis and we stay at a hotel and ride a train to the Twins games. And we both, I think AJ saw it. He was there anyway. That's the only place in my life that I've seen in person someone doing that, as AJ says, fenting out, where they're on fentanyl and they're just in the zombie trance, bent at the waist, bent over, just like,
Really? Yeah.
doing nothing. Zombie. It was really sad and kinda scary to see.
I've never seen it in person. I've seen video of it because somebody was I think they were showing, like, in Philadelphia or something like that. They're going down this one
Yeah.
street, and it's, like, not, like, 1 or 2 people, but, like, 20 to
Dozens.
30 people just
I've
on the
seen that
sidewalk.
video.
Just oh my god.
Yeah, Minneapolis is rough now, and I was like, yeah, I 100% agree with what you were saying about Minnesota and Minneapolis, which I feel bad because it's like most states. AJ and I used to live in Seattle. I mentioned that last week. Seattle dominates what politics and what decisions are made for the rest of that giant state. Minnesota, like Minneapolis, St. Paul area dominates for the rest of the state, which, you know, most of the people that live outside of those cities don't agree with what's happening, but here we are.
Yes. I don't really care how we got here, but I don't really have faith that we can unwind it and go back to some sort of, sensible reality.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You'd think that there would be something. You'd think that, okay, you go back. So what year was the George Floyd? When did that happen? Was it
2020,
2020?
21, I think you're right. Yeah.
And it was like, okay, that should be like there should have been a huge turning point. Say, okay, this can't go on this way anymore. We need to do something. But it's actually gotten worse, it seems like, where people are still, still not trying to be accountable for whatever needs to, whatever even like personal accountability. It's like, nope, that's somebody else's problem. I'm fine the way I am. Which I mean, it's true for me. I am great, but
Yeah, you better be careful though. AJ's a huge, George Floyd fan. He's got,
Yeah.
like, posters all over his
I
wall,
can't
and
breathe.
he says that every night.
well, I guess that to me it's and I don't know if the Vikings have it in their stadium, but the Twins had it on their wall. I don't know if they still have it on their wall about a George Floyd, m m I don't know if it was memoriam or memorial, whatever it was, but they had that
Yeah,
on their outfield wall. It's like,
yeah. So pandering and so yeah, just no stepping back and seeing the situation for what it is. Just this is the momentum, and these are the voices that are telling us to do this on online and social media or whatever it is. Instead of just saying, "No, this is stupid. This guy's a career criminal. He's a terrible person."
well, I guess to me, the travesty that's going it's ongoing. I mean, here we are 4 years after all this stuff happened, and those the people that were convicted, the police may have done
Yeah.
a bad job, but that doesn't make you a criminal that you're
Right.
thrown in
Yeah.
jail
Exactly.
because there should have been a change of venue that you can't get a fair trial. There should have been, with those people basically being threatened. If you're on the jury, you were basically extorted to find him guilty. Otherwise, you could be in danger. Your family
Yeah.
could be in danger. It's not, it's, there's a just injustice that has gone on and continues to go on. And it's not there's no sign that's ever gonna be corrected. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
frustrating to me.
Stay
I
out of
feel
the
like
cities, basically.
what's that?
Stay out of the cities.
Yeah. And I guess I feel like what can I do about it, all the way over here? Nothing, basically. But there doesn't seem like anybody else wants to do about it that for the people that are there.
Right. Yeah.
So, anyway, that's enough. That's enough of this.
Let's go back to football.
Yeah, let's have our discussion about the picks. We got a whole bunch here that we're just the same, but this is the worst week. This is the absolute worst week to try to make picks because
Yeah.
you don't even know who's gonna play. So we can talk about the Panthers and the Buccaneers. You guys are on the well, I can see I have some errors here still because think I put Falcons up on the Panthers Buccaneers line. Um, I'm picking the Buccaneers because I think they're gonna get it together. I think the NFL wants them to win because of their stature as a team, coming off the Tom Brady era. They got Baker Mayfield, who's in a lot of commercials for different
Yeah.
things.
True.
He's got a history of being in commercials, so that it's a good name brand recognition for them. So I think even though the Buccaneers probably don't deserve it and they're a weaker team, I'm picking the Buccaneers just because of the NFL incorporation going on.
Yeah. AJ, what do you think?
Well, I'm picking the Panthers because they have the better team,
Because you're a
and
9 lover, right? Isn't
yeah.
Bryce Young Bryce Young wears 9, I
Well,
think?
he's also in Raising Cane's commercials, and I like Raising Cane's, so
Mm, yeah.
I've never seen him. Well, I don't I've never seen a Raising Cane's commercial, I guess. I don't is it
but you know all the other commercials, but not that one.
well, I've never been to a Raising they're not over here in this part of the country yet, I don't think. So,
Same, but we eat at them anytime we see one, so
how have you seen commercials for it then? They're not advertising to you guys there in Sioux
Well,
Falls.
I've seen them, so
maybe on Red Zone or something.
Whatever.
Well, I picked the Panthers because I have no idea. The I feel like the Buccaneers are actually the better team, but I really didn't know. I just was like, "Oh, I guess the Panthers." That's my insight there for
You
you.
you have recency bias. So,
No, I just it was basically a coin flip. I have no idea. I've come to the realization that I really don't know what's gonna happen in NFL.
you're making me sick through this broadcast.
Sorry, blame Cindy.
No. So, what we're saying here is that Garrett's picks are coin flips, which I strongly encourage if you're picking NFL games. Just
Yeah,
you'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel like, well, it's a good thing I didn't waste any brain power on thinking about this.
right, yeah, because why? Like, the Buccaneers have there's no reason that they should have lost to Miami last week. 0 reason, and
Yeah.
they did, so that's probably what I was thinking when I picked the Panthers.
Well, I think if you want to break it down a little bit, you could say, well, there is a reason because the NFL wanted this game to be highlighted. If Tampa Bay had won, I think maybe it would. No, I don't think maybe it wouldn't have changed it. Actually, it hurt Tampa Bay more for them to lose. I guess if even if they win and the Falcons win, the Panthers will
Yeah,
go. So,
yep. It
well,
was
let's
the Rams game that really messed things up. It was the Rams-Falcons game that really
yeah,
messed it up for the NFL.
yep. So you could have that's the whole thing, and that's why I'm if you go to we'll skip Seahawks 49ers for a second and go down to the Saints and Falcons. That's why I'm picking the Saints because I think the NFL wants the Saints to win so that there's not this weird scenario where it seems like if Tampa Bay wins, yet they don't
Yeah.
playoffs because the Falcons win somehow, and I
If
don't
if Ta if Tampa wins, does that make both Tampa and Carolina under 500? Then one of them will go to the playoffs as a under 500 team.
yeah.
Second time ever? I remember that it happened once already, but
West,
at
it was
least once.
NFC West, I think 1 year or something like that when Rams or somebody was 7. It was when there's only 16 games. I think they're 7-9 end of the year.
That's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to do something about the way this playoff stuff goes because you have why would you why would you want a a team that's not good to take up a space in the playoffs when you have good teams that
Yeah.
could be playing? That's
Like
sort
Yeah.
of
the
Uh,
Vikings.
Like, yeah. Vikings are on a roll, man. This would be 5 games in a row, yeah, if they win.
like, well, here we are back to the Vikings, and I will say, remember when I said, "I don't see how the Vikings can win another game the rest of the year?"
Yeah.
And I don't know if I just sent that to you on a text or if I was talking to you. It's like, whatever. And then they actually, I think they were playing Washington the next week and shut out
Yeah.
Washington. You know, those Redskins, as we like to call them
Yeah.
around here. But, ugh, anyway.
It's a big game for gamblers because the over under on the Vikings win total wins this year was 8.5. If they win, they suddenly, like, go over somehow. It's kinda crazy.
And KOC, yeah, his, he's a winner. What can you say?
He is.
It's next Mike Tomlin. Never goes below
And JJ.
500. So anyway, let's go back. The reason I took that picture and sent to you guys for accuracy, and then you pointed out that this you guys had picked 49ers, and then I didn't put the difference on there because I had picked the 49ers, and I was gonna then I saw you both had picked it. I said, "No, I'm picking the Seahawks. I can't be I want to be
Oh,
different."
man.
So,
That's gonna be a good game. I'm looking forward to that game, actually.
yeah, I think, based on my well, as actually I was picking 49ers too because I wanted them to win. I was gonna be cheering for them against Seahawks. But I don't think they can win. I'd more was thinking about it's like, oh, their defense is so terrible.
And Purdy's weak arm, according to you.
And the Seahawks defense is so supposedly so good, and they are pretty good
Eh.
overall. Never really
Darnold.
no?
He'll choke.
Darnold.
Yeah, Darnold will choke.
Well, I don't think he'll have to choke. I think he can just stand there and
And hand off the ball, and
yeah, like was Charbonnet and Walker,
AJ's
just
boy.
like, as long as he can handle the snap, I think he'll be fine because I think the Seahawks defense is gonna just wreck wreck the 49ers.
Nah.
No.
I will say that I am amazed by Shanahan as a head coach. I think he's the best coach in the NFL.
Yeah,
What
I
he's
do too.
able to do there with injuries and just missing draft picks and
Well,
terrible front office stuff.
that's the quarterback development under him is just amazing, and I don't know what
Mhm.
I guess what bewilders me somewhat is the Jimmy Garoppolo thing, that they let him go. They must really have disliked him,
Yeah.
and he's the backup quarterback for the Rams, and it was like, when I found that out, I don't know, whenever that was earlier this year, it's like, Jimmy Garoppolo's the backup quarterback? And you know who the
He's old now.
third string quarterback for the Rams, you know who that is?
I don't.
Stetson Bennett.
Oh, from Georgia.
Yeah,
That's who we were trying to think of, the one the you and I were talking about that. We
yeah,
couldn't remember his name. Yeah.
and, I didn't think he was gonna be in the pros, and there he was. I guess they consider that developmental because he's, like, on the practice squad, but he's the 3rd string if ever needed.
That's what we were talking about it, because how you can be really good in college and just be a nothing, in the
Yeah,
NFL.
yeah, and he was, like he wasn't a running quarterback or anything. He's, like, tiny, I guess. He's, like,
Yeah,
5'10" or something. It's
yeah. He's like
weird.
Drew Brees, but not as good.
Yeah. So, anyway, I really it's a brutal that is an amazing Saturday slate, though. 2
Yeah,
playoff determining huge determining games, and they're both on ESPN, ABC, or something like that. I don't know how that worked out that way. It's
I don't know. And then so you have those 2 games, and then followed by the Vikings-Packers, the game that means absolutely nothing to either team. That is crazy that a Vikings-Packers game could mean so little.
And the
The
Vikings are
end.
what, favored by 6 points or something like that, or 7?
Yeah,
It's like, how would
yeah,
no.
it's crazy. I just read before we started the podcast that McCarthy's trending to play. That's the only thing I care about. If he's healthy and you can watch him play. Otherwise, the game doesn't mean anything at all.
I think that game's actually gonna be a shootout, by the way. It's gonna be a 40-45 or something like that.
No,
Yeah.
you're wrong.
Packers don't care. They have
Yeah, they're gonna put out a third string. I saw that they're talking about playing someone named Thune or something like that, or I don't even know. I don't
yeah,
even know who their quarterback is going to
that's the
be.
3rd string quarterback because that Willis was it what's his name? Was it Malik Willis?
Malik.
He's really good, actually, Malik Willis. I don't know if you've seen him play, but
Yeah,
Well, I'm sure Greg loves him.
they were talking about him that he would play because this is sort of his tryout almost for
Oh, for next
next
year.
year, maybe competing for a potential actual starting job because quarterback play, like you said, in the NFL is
Yeah.
sorely lacking.
I remember when he was coming out from college, and there was a lot of talk that he was going to be a top 5 draft choice. He was played at like Liberty University or something, just no name school, but he's such a freak athlete. I guess he's one of the nicest guys in the world too, and just like kind of like one of those guys that has magnetism. And they really thought he was going to be a good draft pick, and I don't think he went until like the 4th round. It's kind of funny when the draft experts are so far off.
Well, it's like what's that guy's name? Was it Dobbs? Quarterback for the Vikings there, a couple games.
Oh,
oh,
what was it? Is that who it was? Josh
yeah,
Dobbs?
Josh
Yeah,
Josh Dobbs. I
the
think he's a backup.
pastronaut.
Yeah, he's like a rocket scientist, they kept on saying. It's like,
Yeah,
that doesn't mean you can play quarterback in the
yeah,
NFL.
smart guy, but
I
yeah,
think he's the
not very
backup
good.
up in New England, though.
49ers or
New
New
England,
England? Is that
I think.
okay?
So, Drake May, you better not get hurt.
Yeah, you're right. But let me just interject with New England. Wow, have you seen what's going on there with Diggs
Yeah.
and now Christian Barrymore, their good defensive lineman? He got arrested today. It's like, oh my god.
I heard that about, Diggs, and I was like, I there was really no information on it, but then we were talking about it last night at supper, and I asked Catalina, "Is there look that up and see if there's anything," and it was apparently his live-in personal chef
Yeah, yeah.
got an argument with her, and
Slapped her around and choked her. He's like, dude, I made a prediction. I hate to say this out loud because it's mean spirited, but I think accurate. He's gonna be at best broke in 10 years after he retires. At best. I think he's destined for not good things.
who would have known he would have assaulted a girl like that? That's completely, like, shocking, right,
Yeah,
guys?
right? Yeah, yeah. Dating
yeah.
Cardi B, who is like had 4 kids this year or something like that. Yeah, Diggs. Good job, buddy.
Well, he could get, maybe he can get whatever, palimony from Cardi B,
Cardi.
yeah, in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
future. So, oh, yeah. Yeah, we're living in miserable times, what can we say? Well, we aren't, but those people
Yeah,
are.
not here, I was gonna say, not in our household. Beautiful. Well, this exact moment, I'm pretty miserable, but generally speaking, no.
Oh, let's just go. We got the rest. Well, we'll go through the rest of the games here until we get to a discrepancy, and then because we're already at 48 minutes. I can't. No, we're not going to go 2 hours unless you guys want to. Let's demand 2 hour long podcasts and
Right.
can do.
The precedent has been set.
Yeah.
Let me just say one more thing. I've been distracted in the background here because I'm in our man cave area, and I had the Relia Quest Bowl, I believe was the name of it. Uh, Iowa versus Vanderbilt,
Oh yeah.
and Gronowski, former Jackrabbit, were our school, and AJ and I go up to every game. And AJ met Gronowski, actually has a good picture with him, and man, he looked good. I don't know if you watched that game at all. Iowa upset them, and Gronowski looked. They were just bragging him up on the broadcast. I
Be
think he's going
drafted.
to play in the NFL.
Think he'd be drafted,
I do. I think he'll be a late round draft pick.
Mister Irrelevant.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he made some good throws today too, and he had one good, really good long run. Just just good, solid person.
I wonder if
Greg,
you
he's white, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. You probably hate him.
I'm a big fan of Gronowski. I was just gonna say, I wonder if he's finally healthy, but I don't know whatever number he was. He's 11, wasn't he? 11?
Captain 11.
That was my number when I played
Yeah.
high school football, so 11 lover. Well, that's a good smooth saying. I should do a rap about 11 lover.
Ooh,
I can do the Dougie.
non sequitur. Stranger Things finale tonight. Speaking of
Oh,
11.
I heard that was really gone off the rails
That's been pretty good.
it's
last
okay.
last
Yeah.
season. I don't know.
There's been a few like gay scenes though, so
So you were really into it?
AJ was at the edge of his seat. I don't like girls. That was the quote from that went viral.
I heard something about that. It's like everything's gotta be woke. Well,
Yeah.
that reminds me of now that you talking about that. Did you ever watch, Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning? Did you guys see
Yes.
that?
Yeah, we binged all the Mission Impossibles like 6 months ago.
That got so woke at the end. Everything that could be woke modified except Tom Cruise coming out as gay, that would have
I try to remember.
yeah, I
been
don't
over the top.
remember anything being too woke in that.
We
Well,
went
they
to
had
that in the movie theater, I think, right, AJ?
Yeah.
it's like, you guys got more power than because that's like a 2.5 hour movie. But it was this, every character, they had every box checked, somehow in there that, "Oh, we got a black woman president, of course." You know,
Yeah.
just everything just, yep, that's the way it is. It's just a total reflection of society the way you imagine it should be, so
Yeah, no, I guess I didn't notice it, but yeah, they are doing that in Hollywood for sure.
gross. So, anyway, sorry I brought that up.
So you didn't vote for Kamala?
Well, of course I did, but I'm just pointing it out. What, you want get me murdered? I live in Santa Fe, New Mexico. They're gonna come burn my house down and lock me in it. So gotta gotta make sure I gotta refresh my Kamala walls bumper sticker
Bumper
all the time. Otherwise, if it gets too faded, I get in trouble.
Wait, that's my imitation of Tim. Hey!
Jazz hands. Okay.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but that's funny.
Talking about jazz hands, you know. Um,
Man, we go off the rails, don't we? It's probably AJ's fault.
It always
Brown,
is.
I'm just gonna say we got Browns at Bengals. Everyone's on the Bengals, which I can just picture now Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Nobody's starting for them, and the Browns will win that game somehow. But or they'll
Myles Garrett gets the sack record right. He'll get 1 sack at least. They want
yeah,
that.
or they'll play like the first quarter and then take all the Bengals starters out so they don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Packers and Vikings.
Ugh.
Everyone's on the Vikings. Boys at Giants. Everyone's on the Cowboys, and who knows? That could go off the rails too with the Giants trying and the Cowboys saying, let's just make sure we don't get anybody hurt, pull them out second quarter or something. I don't know. Titans at
Cowboys.
Jaguars.
Oof.
Yeah. It would be, it'd be really interesting to look at the actual viewership numbers for some of these games that for this last week and see if they get, you know,
Any like Jaguars fans watching that game actually.
yeah.
In my bad, I didn't really look at the games that had any meaning. Like, I don't know, does it matter if the Jaguars lose this game even? I it probably does for seeding. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I do know, well, we'll get to it. Colts at Texans. I think Texans are playing for something there, so
Yeah.
I think they're gonna probably rock the Colts pretty bad.
Yeah, Colts are starting the rookie too. Some Riley Leonard or something like that. Or no more Philip Rivers.
Yeah. Inspiration for a bunch of middle-aged men, just oh well.
Yeah.
Colts Oh, what do we got? Jets at Bills. I think the Bills could put their second string in and still probably handle the Jets, but
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think
Bad
they're playing
team.
I don't think they're playing for anything, any seeding difference. I don't know. Lions at Bears. I don't know if the are the Bears still kind of competing for
I think they are.
second seed maybe? I don't even know about that
I
one.
don't know.
The
Yeah,
Lions are
I
so
think
bad though. I think they're gonna just throw in the towel, the Lions, so I think the Bears will beat them
yeah,
pretty handily.
yeah.
And then, Chargers at Broncos. Did you pick the chart? Did I get that correct?
I picked the Chargers, yeah. Yeah,
I
let me double check.
Broncos.
Herbert's
Let me
not even
see.
playing. Broncos need that win to stay in number 1
Yeah.
seed. You can change
Herbert's
it.
not playing?
No.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna switch it. I just switched it. I did not know that. Um, I just hate the Broncos so bad because I used to that was kind of my secondary team to cheer for when I lived in Rapid City because that was kind of a local thing there. Um, with Sean Payton as the coach, oh god, I can't stand that guy.
He's gonna come on my podcast, and we're gonna hash it out eventually, so,
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'll tune in for that because
yeah.
I
Sean, if you're listening, just let me know time and place. We'll
you're
get you on
not
the video.
currently in a drug stupor on Vicodin. Yeah.
Well, to make it fair, I will take Vicodin at the same time he does, so we can have a s a
To be uneven.
stirring conversation of just mumbling and staring at each other.
What are you guys talking about? What?
Nothing.
Sean Payton, yeah, he was a
Never mind.
yeah, many years ago when he was with the Saints, well, we'll say allegedly
Yeah,
stole a bunch of Vicodin, drugs from the team doctor, was abusing it
yeah, allegedly. So
allegedly, yeah.
he claimed it was a disgruntled employee that said that stuff,
Yeah.
allegedly. Chiefs at the Raiders.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I think everyone's on
Yeah,
the Chiefs, but I think if this is gonna it's gonna be a battle of who does not want to win the most, because I think the Raiders just clearly have
they're terrible.
yeah.
Wow, they're terrible. Chiefs, Jackrabbit quarterback playing for them. Jackrabbit. 1
Black.
year Jackrabbit. Also black, yes.
So he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, gotta be.
Cardinals at Rams. Let me tell you about this game.
Mhm.
I don't like this game at all because I think the Rams wanna lose this game, technically, because I think if they lose, they could fall to the 6th, which would match them up, I believe, against the South, the NFC South winner.
Oh, whoever wins
They
that game?
lost to the Panthers earlier this year, though. So
Yeah,
That's true, yeah.
but
I just had, breaking news on my phone, by the way. Trayvon Diggs signed with the Packers.
really,
Yeah. He's not that good.
yeah.
Eh,
Yeah, after he injured his knee, I think it really
mhm.
brought him back down to a average level.
The Packers need a lot more help than some injured cornerback too, so
Unless he turns into a star wide receiver, I would say that's not gonna help him that much.
yeah, yeah.
Or an edge rusher, maybe.
Micah Parsons.
Dolphins at Patriots. I think if I get up to that casino up there by Chimayo where we're going for lunch, I'm go in there and drop some money on the Patriots to cover
10,000 on the Patriots.
and give the points because I think the Dolphins are gonna be like, it's pretty cold up here. Just can play
Yeah.
without me. I injured my ankle. I'm just gonna stand here with my coat on now."
And the
That's
Patriots can still get the number 1 seed, right, overall?
yeah, well,
If
Denver.
things go right.
Yeah.
They're
Broncos
pretty
have to
good.
lose against your beloved Chargers. That's your new
If
favorite.
if the Chargers win that game, I'm gonna be so mad at you guys.
Um, well, we got the Redskins at the Eagles, and we're all 3 of us are on Eagles.
The Commanders.
I don't know who you're talking about. That's a terrible
Falcons.
name. That's some of the worst
Yeah,
names. I mean, really.
It is. It's pretty Caleb Williams like, we'll say.
Why
it's
didn't
pretty
what
plus.
Yes.
well, let me go out on the record here that I really liked the Redskins logo. Why
Yeah.
couldn't they keep that logo and just change the name to something like the Americans or whatever? I don't just some
Offensive,
why is it
depicting a human. I have no idea. Yeah.
I, I'm I'm so disappointed in the NFL for not contacting me to help them get back on track. Get
I
this
always like that argument about how would you like it if if there was a team, the Kansas City Caucasians? Like, yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm cool.
or the St. Louis Jews. I'll send you I found that stuff I've look what I found. I found in my files. There's a Sports Illustrated article. I don't know if I have the date on it, but it was a guy, American Indian was probably I think this is like in the '80s. He was campaigning against the Cleveland Indians name, and that they had little and what they had an advertisement that was like pennants like that. Kansas City Caucasians
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I,
and
I kind of remember that. Yeah,
I'll see if I could dig that up on my phone. I took a picture of it here recently and meant to send it to you guys or share it, but
St. Louis Jews was one of the teams.
well, it was something like that, yeah. I
I-
don't know if it was
That's
St.
hilarious.
Louis. It was just like, well, this when you're talking about sports teams' name, you are honoring them. It's to
Yeah,
me,
it's
it's like a big honor. Like, if
yeah,
we named it the Fighting Gregs or something like that, I'd be like, "Man, I am
yeah, exactly. It's not mocking. It's not insulting. In my opinion, you know that was the thing with North Dakota, University of North Dakota, the Fighting Sioux when we were in college, and my understanding was that that tribe wanted to keep the Sioux, but it was the times, the pressure of the times. They're the effing Hawks, no, Fighting Hawks.
yeah." Well, it's so arbitrary because you got Florida State Seminoles,
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs,
and you have
Braves,
the Illinois Illini, which is based on
a
Chief
tribe.
Illini, that was the
Yeah.
actual guy, and Hawkeyes, Iowa Hawkeyes based on and let's see, let me think now, North Dakota, South Dakota, that is
Yeah.
we need to change those state names because they're, um, derivations of the tribal names up there.
Yep. Gotta change it.
I mean,
Defensive.
yep.
Anyway.
So, maybe we can rename them like South Gregory and North Gregory. That'd be the state names from now on.
Become the new San Francisco.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just the
Tech.
gay stuff, not the bad crime
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Um, alright. We have one more disagreement down here, and,
Oh, yeah, it's a big one.
did I put my score on there for did you guys see my scores? Did I
I
put those
I did, I don't remember, it was 10-7 or something like I can't remember.
30-13 Ravens.
I was close.
So, Garrett, you're picking the Steelers.
I
Oh,
Tell us
am.
why. Tell us why you'd make such a
I'll go with my I don't know defense. I Rodgers, man. Discount double check.
we can
I don't know,
you
the
can
Ravens
change
aren't
it.
very good. I'm not I'm not
Did
changing it.
did you
It's
s
Pittsburgh.
you, you like you think the did you yeah, you guys picked Green Bay, didn't you, last week? Both of you.
Who'd they play?
the Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't know why I don't know why I didn't pick Cleveland against Steelers because that w that was my whole theory is that the NFL wanted this matchup, and the Steelers had to lose against Cleveland. It's like, so I only got half of
Yeah.
my theory correct.
Yeah, it's perfect for them to, like, whatever, old teams, I guess, sort of, with the Ravens, not really, but I it's at Pittsburgh, right? So,
Yeah.
I think that makes a little bit of difference. I don't know. Pittsburgh, go Pittsburgh.
Ravens have a better quarterback, running back, receivers, defense
Hold on. Lamar Jackson's better than Aaron Rodgers.
than old Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
Well, what if he doesn't even play? What if it's Huntley? Do you think Huntley can play okay? I mean, he's actually way better than I ever thought he was. I know, Garrett.
Rodgers
I know your history of Franco Harris in your
comes up again. Yeah,
yeah,
my Halloween
Franco Harris.
homage.
He was great. I mean, he had one of the greatest plays in NFL history, the immaculate reception. It's got one of the greatest nickname
Yeah.
catch. AJ, are you familiar with the immaculate reception?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was like the original officiating calls of modern society that was against Oakland Raiders and, what's his name for the coach?
John Madden.
John Madden's I had heard an interview of him talking about it, and he because I think at that time, I think the rules I don't know, maybe I'm way off in this, but I think the rules is you couldn't advance that or have a reception off that.
Was it bounced off someone else or
Yeah,
something?
off a deflection like that. Maybe it was off the defense. Maybe you could catch it off an offensive guy. Some weird thing. They went for a touchdown, and he said the officials gathered up and made a phone call about whether there was enough security there
Oh
to
my god.
escort them out of the stadium, and there wasn't. So they said, "Touchdown," and left.
Oh my god. I hadn't heard that. I do know there's some controversy about whether it hit the ground even too, because there's not a
Yeah,
great angle that shows it completely. It's just kind of from the top or whatever.
Oh, yeah, there's your history of John Madden
That's pretty cool.
talking about that, you know, I mean, pulling back the curtain a little bit, say, "Oh, yeah, it's not about competition, it's about safety." We want
Staying alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want officials to be murdered on the spot in Pittsburgh.
Oh man, that and back then that could have gotten ugly.
Yeah. Steel workers, they are. Well, I don't. Assuming you know how they are.
Oh, we know.
You know. Wasn't one of the village people, wasn't he dressed up as a steel worker?
Oh yeah, he did, I think that was a construction worker, if I
Same
recall,
thing.
but steel worker is very specific.
Ugh.
I just think of the Simpsons episode where they're the steel worker with the hot stuff coming through.
I I don't remember that, but, uh,
Look it up.
yeah, I'll have to check that out and see if we can
It's like the Peter Griffin, communion wine from
communion
last
wa
week. It's one of those.
Yeah, I think that was I don't know, I need to refresh myself, but I think it was man, this guy must have been loaded all the time.
Yeah. So he keeps saying, "Is this really the blood of Jesus?" Yes.
Oh, yeah, and then there was another one, Family Guy scenario that very blasphemic. I don't know if that is that a word? It should be a word if it's not. Blas where they have a flashback when or Jesus returns to the modern times, and, he's, like, really short. He's, like, 4 feet tall, and he's like, I know I'm short. I mean, but there was a lack of nutrition back when I was originally alive, so we didn't grow as tall." Anyway, sorry.
Terrible.
All right, we are I'm looking at the time. We've already gotten 1 hour and 9 minutes, so I'm gonna edit out this last part. No, I won't.
It's probably smart.
All right, let's get ourselves in real trouble. Let's get canceled for sure. Let's talk about segment 1. I guess this actually segment 1 was actually the update, so I don't know how my numbering system's way out of whack. Segment 1, misogyny music update. I sent you the I don't know if you had time to listen to or see the YouTube videos for those songs.
I did.
Not really. I'm not talking about the artistic value of the videos, but I'm talking about the music. So, which one's a better song, or which one do you like better personally, "Devil Woman" or "Evil Woman"?
AJ, did you listen to him?
Um,
That's a no.
no,
Are you familiar with the songs at all?
no.
I know
We
you've heard
can't play
"Evil
them.
Woman"
Don't play them
before.
now.
Yeah, I
My
won't sing
cat's
it
trying to
either.
get in.
Oh,
You want me to say my choice?
yeah. What do you think's the better
I think
song?
it's hands down "Evil Woman." I mean, it's not even close.
Really? Okay, we
Yeah.
disagree. You have a disagreement. I don't know how I don't know how we resolve this. I guess we can look up
Oh,
the oh, is that Lucky?
that's
Big one.
lucky. I I honestly wasn't super familiar with "Devil Woman," and then I looked at the video, I was like, "Oh my god, this is something." That video.
I tell you the truth, I never watched that video. I've never seen the video. I just went on there to see if I could send you a link to it, and that's the
Oh,
first one that came up, and I
it's
thought, "Wow, he'll get the gist."
yeah, it's
So that's I
not a
like
great
that
song in
song.
my opinion. Yeah.
It talks about a cat in there. I think it mentions a cat.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't really listening to the lyrics because it was quick and
It's a monster.
lucky. Oh my goodness, frightening.
That was weird.
Lucky's special.
So, anyway, so which do you think is more misogynistic title? Devil Woman or Evil Woman?
I think
AJ,
Devil.
you can
Devil
participate.
Woman's much more bad.
That's what I think too. I agree with AJ.
Yeah, I think so too, but by a long ways because of the Satan Satanistic.
Devil's like Devil's like the king of evil. Evil's like a subset of the devil, right? So
Yeah.
means
See the evil is it's devil, but without the D. See how that works?
that's that's true.
So anyway, that sounds terrible when I say it without the D. Uh, I didn't mean it that way.
The devil with no D.
This has gotten very misogynistic again. Ugh. What have we become?
We?
Ah,
It's just you, Greg.
I I'll I will admit that I resemble that remark.
AJ's got an excuse. He's a freshman boy. I mean, this is he's supposed to be like this.
Yeah. I think I was stunted as a freshman boy. Something must have happened to me.
Well, I can't be as bad as I'm not as bad as I used to be back in 8th grade.
Is that what do you mean you're not as bad as you used to be?
Boy,
You mean like bad? Like
like
Michael
Michael
Jackson bad?
Jackson. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's not I don't think we should bring Michael Jackson into this because, allegedly,
that's a good.
I don't
A
think he
good.
did, by the way.
I think he did, but uh, that's a good story. What AJ's referencing. It's a good offline story for you that he'll share with you someday
Yeah, this can't be recorded.
on podcast. It's
Yeah.
hilarious though. I find it very, very funny. So yeah.
okay, I'll take your word for it. So, okay, um, baseball cards. This quick yes or no. You agree with that?
Yes.
Yes, baseball cards.
Exist? Okay, yes, we all agree they exist. Very good.
Now I like baseball cards. You know I like baseball cards.
Yeah, I wish maybe I should start collecting them again. Just maybe that'd get me back to a level of baseball when I kind of liked it. Now
It wouldn't.
yeah, you're probably right.
It's baseball's so different than when we were kids. It's just different. It's just not as fun. Mm. Yeah, we're our mindsets are different. We're in a hurry. I used to love baseball. You know, you grew up watching the Atlanta Braves on WTBS Superstation. What this PA that I used to work with out in Seattle, I told him he's a big, huge baseball fan. He's older than me, old school. And I went through and I named the '80s starting lineup for the Braves. It's like that information's in there somewhere. I think I got all the players too. It's pretty, and it might not have all been on the same team, but I could name a position player from that time
Years.
frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't do that now with any team. I don't even know if I could do it with the Twins. I don't think I could name the starting lineup for the Twins.
Yeah. I remember, let's see if I can name some of them on the Braves. Let's say,
Okay.
Dale Murphy, of course,
Well, yeah, the
Bob
name.
Warner,
Yeah,
Rafael Ramirez,
very good. Yeah.
was Glenn Hubbard,
Yeah, second baseman.
second
Yeah,
baseman, Chris Chambliss.
yeah, very good.
It's the catcher.
BB.
EB. No, it's not. What's Brian?
Bruce.
Bruce Benedict.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
probably had like 30 of his cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Outfielders, no, I don't know. If was there a
Claudel Washington. And I couldn't think of a right fielder. Or maybe Claudel left field or right field. I can't remember. He was one of the corner outfielders.
there was what Pascual Perez is a pitcher.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get any of those
Do you
guys.
remember? Do you
Steve
remember
Bedrosian.
my favorite name, Biff Pocaroba?
Oh yeah, wasn't he a catcher too?
He was a backup catcher. Yeah, so the backup catcher for the Braves from 1983 or whatever is like right there at the forefront of my mind.
Biff.
Pharmacy information? No.
I don't know. Yeah, AJ, if you need another nickname, we can start calling you Biff.
AJ's eyes were glazing over there on the '80s Braves talk.
Yeah, I kinda spaced out there.
30 years
Hey,
before he was
you
born.
back into the realm here. Name the starting infield for the Minnesota Twins for
Oh,
last year.
Alright, well, back when Ty France was playing, Ty France, Jeffers, back when Carlos Correa was playing, Carlos Correa. Third base was, Royce Lewis, and second base was Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee?
Isn't that his name?
Brooks.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said Bruce, like the Karate Man,
Oh, I
Kung
did say
Fu.
that, yeah.
Thought it was, yeah,
And now you can say Luke Keyshaw, who I think is gonna actually be good.
he kind of broke his
Tell
arm.
tell Yeah, I hit
Got
by a
hit by a
pitch.
pitch. That had to be
Oh
very
my
painful.
gosh.
Get hit by a pitch and
Yeah.
breaks your arm. It's like, oh,
He barely reacted. It was like, it's pretty tough. Tell Greg about Ty France.
Ty France was my favorite player. Got
Like,
his autograph,
legitimately. Yeah.
loved him.
is he
I
coming
called every
back?
walk-off. No. They traded him mid-season or a
I
little bit.
know.
Yeah.
You went to Toronto, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I heard something that he might come back to the
Oh,
Twins.
that'd be good for AJ. Yeah, it was actually really cool because that's for some reason, that was AJ's favorite player on the Twins. Just, like, random, weird
Yeah,
first
he
baseman
loves
who's pretty
he's
pretty
you
good,
kind of
though.
French, aren't you? Oh, oui, oui.
We and, we were sitting down the first base side behind the Twins dugout kinda, and they don't really sign autographs, which is I have a problem with. They should be. Baseball's dying. They should be out signing autographs for kids and stuff. But Ty France, I was like, "Go down there. I think someone might come out." And so AJ went down there, and sure enough, Ty France came. Ty France was like, I think the only player, right, out of
Yeah.
all the Twins. And then AJ almost missed him, but he came back and signed AJ's. It was a baseball, right?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really nice. AJ told him, "You're my favorite player." He's like, "Okay."
He did not believe me.
It's like your name's your name's Sano, right? No.
Yeah, AJ's had some good luck with players. You know, when we used to go to the Twins games, I don't think a player looked at us twice. Well, Tim Tuffle, I took a picture with him, but we never got autographs, right? No one ever did anything
Well,
for
that's
us.
like what the heck was that, what's his name gave Derek a bat?
Oh yeah, Danny Valencia.
Yeah. How did that
Yeah,
happen? How did
I don't know.
I wasn't even there. I didn't see it happen. I just saw that he got a bat.
Mom says it's because Caitlin.
Caitlin. Oh, yeah, she had, like, had a wrist surgery or something, and so she had a
Yeah,
soft
cast on and
cast or
stuff.
something, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. AJ's met so many players and had so many pictures and autographs with players. I'm like, wow, I never, ever got an autograph. I don't. Well, Fred McGriff when I was in high school.
I I never got any from any
Yeah.
well, like, the single A Mu Billings Mustangs. I don't know if you remember going to those?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this is the
Um,
ball actually, Ty France, the one you signed.
oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is. That's pretty cool.
You don't have it in a safe,
Billings.
you know,
No.
a bank vault, a security box or whatever you call it?
It's in a little, like, display case, though.
The Billings Mustangs. You got an autographs. There was a couple like Gary Redus, right? Went on to play in the MLB.
Skeeter Barnes is that one I
Peter
remember.
Barnes, yep. Yeah, Gary Redus. I remember those two. So when Dad had a business trip in Billings when I was like in 8th grade, and we went back to visit, and we went to a Mustangs game. I got some. I think I got an autograph from someone that went into the major leagues.
Oh, yeah?
I can't remember his name though. Anyway,
Oh.
derailed that conversation for you.
Yeah.
Baseball cards. Yes.
Oh, you should get some baseball cards. AJ, the next time you go to the Twins game, you can bring their baseball card and have them see if they'll sign it. They'd be like, "What is this thing? What is this called?"
Yeah, no kidding. Well, baseball cards are a big deal. The huge collectors now, but they're a lot different than when we were growing up too. We just go buy tops, for 25 cents for a pack. Now they're spending tons of money on it.
I remember you and Buzz Hortness. Did you
Yeah,
you had some sort of interaction with him
yeah.
for
We
baseball
went
cards? Wax
yes,
packs?
we had a rummage sale over in Webster. Mom did. And that was part of my payment for working was a 1976 box of Tops wax packs. But I had to open them with him, and he took any, like, duplicates but I got a Pete Rose card, that's pretty sweet. I don't think it's not his rookie, I think he was in the '60s, but it's a good Pete Rose card.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's a throwback, I forgot about that.
I remember that. What always fascinated me, I had some cards. Well, it was I don't know whatever year that was, 1981 maybe? Whatever it was, I have a bunch of those,
Yeah,
but I was fascinated by the ones that were cut wrong, so they were, like, off center, but I think they're actually they're less
yeah, they're not
good.
perfect.
Yeah, it's like, ugh, so but they were fascinating to me where they were a little bit cut and they're diagonal, just off kilter. Cool. It was a great card
That
I
was
got.
my retirement plan was baseball cards. I bought some Upper Deck, like, 19 the first year Upper Deck cards were made, 1991. I still have those unopened. It's probably worth, like, the same price that I paid back in the '90s for them. It's like somehow just completely stayed the same price.
Deck, yeah. Those are nice. They were nice cards,
And cool cards, yeah.
and, I have some I think I have a whole set of I can't remember what they're called, sports flicks or cards or something like that, where you
Oh,
turn they have
yeah,
different images.
yeah,
Where
yeah. Those are cool.
so anyway, we're gonna go through the final segment because we're gonna try to get under an hour and a half, and we should be able to hopefully wrap it up by then. So this is the segment 4 no, segment 3. Segment 4 is other. Do you have any things you wanna bring up first? Because I thought I'd end on the, Christmas card options.
I could talk a lot about the Vikings, but I won't. We'll just
Yeah.
So we'll wrap it up here then with the I don't know if you can see it, and it's coming through.
oh, yeah,
That's number
yeah,
1.
yeah.
That's my personal favorite. That's what I want. And Angela's says no, but
You look like an insane I don't know,
it
something.
got that is like it got my stocking cap perfect for
Yeah,
some
but you get your eyes are like, uh,
It's
yeah.
the
crazy.
funniest one. If you wanna go for, like, pure funniness, do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Angela looks like Connie Chung. Um,
That's an old reference.
yeah, AJ has no idea what I'm talking about. There's this one.
She was married to Maury Povich,
Yeah.
wasn't she?
I think they're still married. I think they're still both alive. That one's pretty good too.
That's a good one, yeah. That's AJ's favorite, right?
Yeah, I think, like, if you're going for, like, professionalism, that's good.
That's weird how you said that, professionalism. It kinda got on my end, it came out really slurred or what.
Robotic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Robotic is slurring, yeah.
This one's more realistic, but it's more like a,
Yeah.
I don't know,
I
colored pencil drawing.
I like the other 2 better than that one. Is
It's
that
got some
the
more
real background?
Christmas background. Yeah,
Is
it's
that
real.
where it was actually taken? That was where the picture was taken?
Yeah, Canyon
That's
Road.
pretty. That's pretty cool.
The Christmas tradition where you go walk Canyon Road on Christmas Eve, and they have, like, some of they have a lot of art studios there for very expensive art. They'll have serve, like, hot cocoa or hot apple cider and stuff. We didn't make it in time. It was, like, everything was closing because Angela, she went out to Galisteo for mass for church, and anyway. And this the final one
Is
where
that an ornament, actually?
I think it's like a pin or something that's supposed to be that you would have made.
Your, uh your beard is too white there. You don't have a Santa beard. That makes you look too old.
Let me zoom
Too
in.
old.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
my eyebrows are kinda white too, like I
Yeah. That one's a thumbs down. It's 1 or 2 for me.
Yeah.
Like AJ said, 1 for humor, 2 for ooh la la.
yeah, we're fancy.
Yeah.
That's I'll see if I can convince Angela because I told her, I said, we haven't done Christmas cards for a couple years." Well, probably more than a couple. But I said, "I wanna send out a Christmas card to people. Then I want you to make a little sticker that we can put on them. Just, like, print out a photo and then put it in, like, a regular Christmas card, then put on the photo itself, 'Retirees.' So, 'cause since we're both retired now."
That's pretty cool. That's, yeah, it must be nice.
It is. It is, so I end up doing stuff like this, taking up your guys' valuable time since you're both not retired. Well, AJ's kinda retired. He's, like, pre-retired,
Yeah.
which like, high school. You ever
He's gotta
Yeah.
figure something out so he can support me, so
are you gonna get a job, AJ? When you're
Ask my sister, she's, like, 16, so
is she gonna get a job? Summer job?
yeah. We're, we're weird here, Cindy and I. We're big believers. We hang out as a family a lot. We're like, "Yeah, you got your whole life to work."
No, you should send her, like, to work at Culver's, then you can go there and she can get you free food. Then you can hang out at Culver's with her. So
AJ would like that. That's his favorite place.
that or Murph's.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
what?
There's a local burger place here, it's pretty good, like, right down the street from us.
Dale Murphy?
It could be. I never thought about that. Wow. He lives here?
Well, let's wrap it up. Sorry. Unless you wanna
No,
unless you
no, no.
No, no, no,
no.
let's
I
not
don't like
stretch it
that.
out.
That wasn't good. It's like, "No, no, no. No, no, let's wrap this up." Very
He's like,
emphatic. I'm
I
sick
gotta
of you
go."
guys, especially you. That guy over whatever side I'm on. I don't know. Today, I'm on the
For
far
me.
right. We got lefty over here, old liberal, Garrett.
You're you're far right.
You're left for
Interesting.
me, Greg.
This is mega country.
Yeah,
If you remember Jesse Smollett, that's throwback there.
yeah, Jesse Smollett or Juicy, I think they call him, don't they? Juicy
Juicy Smollett.
Smollett. Yeah. So, all right. Well, thanks for your guest appearances. Your residual checks will be in the mail for all the money you're earning. So, uh-oh. There you
Edit.
go. I'm not
Make an
gonna say it.
appearance there.
You're all grabbing, you know.
You can do that.
Yeah,
You're rich.
you're a celebrity,
Yep.
or if you just live in your house.
Yeah. Let me bring
Yeah,
Sancho up so you can
it's
see
time
him.
to wrap this up.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Hey.
thanks for thanks for joining us on the Colonel and the Kid podcast once again. Hopefully, it was not a complete waste of time, and I guarantee you it wasn't because hours of hilarious laughter if you listen to it very, very slowly, because if you listen at real slow speed, it sounds like we're super drunk and we're just
Rawr.
able to talk. So I'm signing off of the podcast. I believe that we did a great job.
Sounds like Dan Rather or Tom Brokaw.
That's called acting, friends. So anyway. So we're at 1 hour and 30 minutes. So if I get it closed now before the
Perfect.
time runs out, will be perfect. Perfectly 1/2 hour over. All right. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Happy New
Enjoy
Year.
and good luck with your picks. And I would what I always like to say, you've heard me say it 1,000 times, go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
All right. Garrett, AJ, appreciate it. Thank you. Take it easy. Talk to you next
Adios.
time.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Happy New Year. Bye.